Hey everyone, Kane here, and in this video we're gonna go back to dragon abilities, and more or less the newer one, which I kind of deem is pretty friggin' broken. Now, in my previous video, I think I did mention that it wasn't really that broken, and it was like probably subpar, but after seeing what a few other people are saying and what this particular ability provides, a lot of people think like this aura thing is the one which makes the melee units incredibly powerful. I'm not entirely sure if that is the thing. However, this particular ability, which increases damage absorbed by the shield equivalent to 6% of the unit's max HP. Now, the thing about it, that it's not 6%. It's actually either like 10 times higher or even like 50 to 100 times higher percentage than it is actually showing here. And it's friggin' crazy. And no, I'm not even joking. Like, I believe a moderator in our Discord showed or said something like that, and a lot of people thought that yeah, he just needs to get good, and like he's just saying some like nonsense or whatever, and pretty much he was tilted, and I didn't really got into checking any formations or what abilities the dragon had and stuff like that. So going into the let's say the front line, so I faced multiples of these types of dragons, looking at their crit rate reduction, looking at their physical resistances, healing received. Like this tree for me, for my heroes, it's actually pretty easy to beat. Like it doesn't have incredible amounts of defensive stats. Like majority of the trees at the moment with Covenant should have like about 170, 180, maybe even more in their resistances, maybe 200, 300 healing received, or even like 60 to 70% enemy crit rate reduction. So in that kind of sense, this tree doesn't really have anything that would make it like even more overpowered than it is. However, let's just jump into the match, and now we'll show you what the hell happened. Like you would probably uh be, I don't know, surprised as well. So the dragon is buffing these two trees right now. So you have to take note at what kind of damage they're taking. So basically, I wasn't even scratching them. Like you see that tree is taking damage. These trees don't take damage. They're being damaged by Valerie's fireballs, right? That tree is being damaged by, I think, only Tisafin. Now, once the shield drops, you see how much damage my Valerie did? It was like 40% HP a pop. Shield goes back on, and these trees are only healing. Now, look at the time that it is. It's like 20 seconds into the match. Literally, the tree is in almost full, like zero damage taken for like friggin' 10 seconds. Like, it didn't even move the friggin' HP bar ever. Like, it started taking damage right now. It's taking damage, still taking damage, still taking damage. It's still taking damage. Shield pops, literally zero damage again on the tree. Now, at this point, this tree should have fallen. And you see, like, it's still healing. It's taking zero damage. Like, even Tissafin's whelps are hitting it. Valerie's hitting it. Avril was hitting it. Dragon is dead. And once the shield disappeared, they started to take damage again. Now, there's gonna be another thing. Shield pops again. Look, zero damage. Like, that tree fell because it didn't have any buffs. Two trees, literally full fight, being focused by my strongest DPSs without having really incredible amounts of stats. They just don't die for an entire minute until like 5 of my mages just focus one target once the shield is down. Now, if you think that this is only working on trees and like I'm crying or whatever, there is another person which I fought. I do believe it's this one which has the same thing. So yeah, he has Voideater. But before this, of course, you have to take note that this guy is a bit stronger than me by 2 million. and he's not weak. I faced his stall side in a previous match, and I was barely even able to, or rather, I did kill majority of his field, but he had his gladiators alive, quite a few of them, and I wasn't able to beat him. Then I swapped against his burst side, and I managed to beat him. So, with that knowledge, he is a bit better player than me in terms of core, in terms of what he has. Now, I made it slower. Do note that this Swordman squad here has the buff of the Voideater, right? They're small units. They have a lot less HP, and they should take a lot of AoE damage, right? So look at Nora firing and look at Valerie, right? Friggin' Swordman takes 0 damage. Like, the dragon is taking more damage from the mages than the Swordman. The shield disappears, they're taking damage, right? Shield is still not on them, they're still taking damage. Shield pops up right now, literally no swordmen are taking any damage. The dragon is friggin' dying. Swordman takes 0 damage. Like, do you see literally area of effect damage from Valerie, from Avril, from literally everything? The swordmen just take no damage, literally 0 damage. Shield disappears and they start taking damage again. Like, what the frick is this ability? Like, it says 6%, but it provides like what, 5 times the HP bar or HP? What the hell? Like, if my Valerie is chunking HP bars of like 20-30% of fully debuffed frontline, that shield provides so much HP that literally 5 mages hitting the same target does 0 damage when the target has almost 0% magic resistance. How fucking huge does this shield have to be for 10 seconds mages doing 0 damage? Like, I would even think it's more than 600%. Like, what the actual frick is this shield? Like, look, I can't even pass this frontline squad when the shield is active. Even if the dragon is dead, this frontline should have disappeared in an instant, right? But this friggin' shield of HP bar just buys so much time, even on one squad of like the frontline. It's crazy. Man, like this is my third ability to select next finders keepers, and probably for quite a few people even I would think as a second ability. Like, if you don't win PvP, this potentially can actually draw out the battle so you don't even lose points, which means like if you finish fights with 20 to 30 seconds left, congratulations. Now you're either gonna win or you're gonna draw so you don't lose points. Like, what the hell is this? God. Honestly, I thought like 6% was nothing, but if they added a couple of zeros in that skill, then I would have friggin' told everybody to pick this particular ability since it's goddamn broken. I mean, dude, come on, what? Anyways, I just wanted to let people know how friggin' broken this ability is. And regardless of me being able to beat people, for example, if the enemy dragon falls, usually, the entire frontline, even backline, start dropping because the invincibilities are gone. But friggin', like, having those frontline units survive, excuse me, survive for like 30 to 40 seconds with my mages hitting them with area damage, and they just take 0 damage without dragon being alive. And do keep in mind, his dragon is friggin' beefed up. Like, he has 2 level 40, or rather tier 4, what are they called? Talents? Yeah. So yeah, the dragon falling basically means the bout is over if majority of my mages are alive and most of his DPS are gone. God damn it. Yeah, so the ability itself provides crazy tankiness on the field, and eventually I do think it's gonna be fixed, so we just need to see when and where and usually they just do shadow fixes. So for example, whether it's a bug or not, they likely will not tell people that they fixed it or it was a bug, and it's gonna happen that they just randomly fix it and it's no longer as powerful. I mean, it happens with trees. I believe I was Sylph a while ago, right? The Sylph trees, literally nobody were doing damage. Then like one update or on the second update, literally trees falling like flies versus anyone. Like literally no indication what changed. They just started dying. And like, I mean, you know, if they can't even provide any proper updates, any proper stuff for even bug fixes or whatever the hell happened, it becomes friggin' crazy. Like one day your Valerie can do like huge amounts of damage, Tisafin can do huge amounts of damage. The next day they nerf like 50% of its damage capability, and then you're left with a fully invested unit or hero and it's complete ass. Like, that is what is kind of happening right now with the updates or new stuff. I mean, currently it's pretty overpowered. We have to see whether it stays overpowered or not, or it will actually get fixed. But man, this is freaking crazy. Like even now that particular skill on wall defenses could actually make that wall defense friggin' incredibly tanky. So yeah, do keep in mind that this ability is friggin' broken. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you found it useful. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, do hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe out there.